Talking Point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we gon' make salute.
98.1 Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. On news, views, and entertainment. Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. Radio Democracy. On news, views, and entertainment. Radio Democracy 98.1. We believe in no political party. We have no region. We have no tribe. We believe not in social or class standing. We believe in democracy. We believe in the rule of law.
Democracy 98.1 FM, short length from now will come to you in this and current affairs program. Good morning, Salon. Stay tuned.
From New Englandville Studios, good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today on Wednesday, January 17, 2024. And we'll bring the program to you this Wednesday morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara, I'm your name. In today's edition of the program, Good Morning Saloon, the program director na the Society for Democratic Initiative, Mam Amijo Bessi. The training they organize for journalism now for make them get savvy, but the law them we in the Jury Act and begin all public and private institutions then accountable on the implementation of the Jury Act. The chairman for the Petroleum Regulatory Agency, Brahma Barwa Kromasi, the rumor we the go around say na Salon Fiel Guinea King Kergo na the country not true. And today inside the program Radio Democracy go look inside the security measures them we the security sector then don't put together for sake of the alleged demonstration we then see they happen today and tomorrow.
With this and plenty other stories on for inside the program this morning, remember to the listen live on www.radiodemocracy.sl and say from radio partner them. Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinaduga and Falabadi Street. Same way so on Radio Maleng 88.5 and Radio 1J 11.3 na Pujondi Street. Radio Colin 1090.0 na Cambia. Radio Moa 105.5 na Kailao. Vopa Radio na Waterloo. Voice of Sandon na Konodi Street and Voice of Karine na Kamakwe on 98.0. Voice of Masoro na Pujondi Street. The program na Good Morning Salon where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You read the listen we can send in your message on the number 077-981-981.
Or you can go on our Facebook page and drop your comment on issues that we will discuss. As we mentioned earlier today, we look at inside the security issues and within the security measures them we the sector don't put in place for ensure say they provide for Sika the rumor with the go around the demonstration go happen today and tomorrow. Well, for Sika that I want to welcome to the studio Colonel Isa Bangura, Director of Defense Public Relations and Information from the Minister of Defense. Good morning, Colonel, and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, viewers, wherever you are within the Republic of Sierra Leone and outside the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Okay, continue for stay with me inside the program. We can to you shortly inside the program Good Morning Salon as you there for talk on security measures them we don't put in place for ensure say when provide security for the public for sake of the rumor with the go around the demonstration go happen today and tomorrow. The program Good Morning Salon will continue. We will start for look at issues. You go say the project coordinator for the small older commercialization and agribusiness project SCADEP, Suleiman CCC, with the different work them with SCADEP don't they do to farmer them who say then they support farmer them with seed, copper, make road and other thing them go make farmers then get access to market and other one them go make the feed salon project succeed. Well, he talk this in our interview with Radio Democracy for Sikawa with the Minister of Agriculture do na the Eastern Province for look the work with SCADEP they do for support the feed salon program. Well, he talk more to Mangi Mansare inside this interview.
The Honorable Minister of Agriculture Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Henry Musa Baka, they make a trip out in the Eastern region. And that trip day, now before carry the flagship program when I feed salon, go to the Eastern region. Like we all know, His Excellency the President, they don't charge we minister and other stakeholders them for implement the flagship program when I feed salon. And the trip na part of the minister in own assignment for take that message day of the feed salon, go to the people that are right around the country. That trip day now be specifically for the Eastern region. And the minister take everybody from a senior management team to read the projects them where they inside the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security for go meet with communities them and talk to them.
The Eastern region, what's the specific side them where we go waka?
So the waka take we go na Komon-Tok district, in which the minister talk to the stakeholders them from the council to the chiefs them to the farmers them to NGOs, everybody when a stakeholder for agriculture, the minister engage them one day. So we come out Komon-Tok and go Kailaon and do the same thing, and also look at project sites them for projects there in the Ministry of Agriculture, including SCADEP project sites them. And then we end up come na Kenema on Saturday, and then we can end on Abo.
So when we look at the various groups and way the minister meet with who not only give support to, how many groups and who done are them groups there?
Well, for SCADEP, after the town hall meeting them, we visit about 2 of we beneficiaries them na Komon-Tok district. One na a youth group who call Yomata, na a youth group where they into poultry. And the minister visit them for see their facility, because this is a group we don't work with and we don't provide support to them under what we call an agribusiness services matching grant, where we provide funding to them. They don't build a poultry house, and then they raise chicken and they when I layers them, and then they sell egg at the community. The group themselves don't go further, even they innovate. These are young people and they are innovating. They even get an irrigation system, because as part of the support we provide to them include water facility. Now they don't use that water facility today, for let them design an irrigation system where you're able to operate with your phone. So as you make a call, when it's time for irrigate your field, then the water, the sprinkler then will begin water your field. And the way ready, you water back again with the phone. In line with all routine, then they even do as a group. Then we also saw in the same Komon-Tok district, the cocoa cooperative who they support there, really very, very much well. And the minister go there and very impressed with what they do. And we go Kailaon district. And in Kailaon, after the meeting again, in Kailaon town, we move all the way to Manoa. The minister be also want to see the bridge what they do in Manoa. People then go recall His Excellency the President last year been launched the construction of a bridge, 181-meter long bridge na Manoa for connect that side of Manoa and Pendembo. So we'll go see the work, because the minister will want to get a first-hand look of what they go on right now on that project. And I think we don't see what they go on after the rains, because it's a design and build. The contractor will be done complete and design, investigations and design, they will don't begin also the construction. But we are actually doing construction inside water. So when the rains then be intensify, the contractor of course be careful wait until the rains then subside and then we start again the work for continue with the bridge works. From Kailaon, they will now go Kenema. And in Kenema, we take the minister go na Capital Trading, when one part of the grantees they will also support in this project under what we call an agribusiness fund, the SLADEF. And under that scheme, this is a company where they now work with smallholder farmers. So we get what we call an outgrower scheme, now they support. So rather than going directly to the farmers, therefore go support them, we are working with a company where now in the work with the farmers, then provide inputs to them. So like in the case of Capital, then they deal in cocoa, then they work with about 3,000 farmers, them provide improved seedlings to them, when are high yielding seedlings, and also help them to manage their existing farms and construct what we call development centers, and then community them. So once they harvest their cocoa, then they're able to dry and get up to certain levels, then Capital will now come buy from them.
How SCADEP na project under the Ministry of Agriculture, I don't get support from World Bank. So how una feel say una go support una go give to the feed salon project for me to be successful?
A product of the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. It's a government project where we manage and implement within the ministry. And so far, the feed salon, the declaration of the feed salon program already meets SCADEP Day in operation. And in designing the feed salon, the interventions that will get under SCADEP be also informed that process day. because, like I said, our ministry designs CADEP. So once they design the Feed Salon program, they look at interventions the way they work at the ministry, and then model the Feed Salon around some of them and they make some improvements. So already from the terror and declare intervention they make, like last year, we launched what we call a boosting productivity program, where now for provide inputs to farmers, them technical assistance, for let them improve on their productivity. And then they go on pretty well. So that, in fact, they form the first set of activities them under the Feed Salon program. So like we say, Feed Salon is not a static program, it's not starting today. From the time the president declare work already done, they go on them, and some of the outputs we don't get in terms of the rice seedlings them. Rice seeds the way we produce this year, because we work with farmers there for produce, for cultivate 200 hectares of rice, about 100 hectares of maize, and then we provide about 11,500 chicks.
The program is today listening to the Good Morning Salon. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. You've been listening to the project coordinator for the small older commercialization and agri business projects, CADEP, Suleiman Sise. We talk to Mange Mansari inside that program day, inside that interview for SECA, the thing that we don't put in place for support the government Feed Salon agenda. The program is today listening to the Good Morning Salon. We come to you from 98.1 FM. As we mentioned inside One Power Airline today, inside the program, Radio Democracy, we look inside the security measures them, where the security sector they don't put together for sake of the alleged demonstration where they say go happen today and tomorrow. And earlier we don't welcome na the studio Colonel Issa Bangura, Director of Defense Public Relations and Information from the Ministry of Defense. Once again, good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, viewers.
Of course, as we mentioned, it's a one of we headline them. The streets now be as in use for B and as panic grip the capital city with a rumor that demonstration go happen today. We said and say some German and the Komon and Kana cutting tree for express their own concern. Nothing we they have for talk about and other issues then. But quick before we come to that, what are the latest on security now from the RSLAF standpoint?
From the RSLAF standpoint, the latest security situation, as of yesterday, we don't pull a press release. For law, we inform the noble citizens of this country that making no countenance that social media posts will circulate around for say soldier they protest, soldier they want for attack the capital city of Freetown. To me, very unfortunate. For me, it talks a soldier one protest because in the laws of the RSLAF, the military laws they will get, soldier or the military, not an organization with a pressure group. It is clearly in the policies. When we get issues with within the armed forces, we get the channel how they do them. We get muster parades, which they come together, commander they talk to them, you go ask them what's the problem, then go talk. We got also what you call moral discussions in the evenings, then go sit down, outside the soldier then go talk, the issues that we then get. And we also get what you call redress, where something you commander they do something where you know satisfy. It go through that process. It is right, it is salutar, it go in the office, the interview for say, sir, over the period and so. So for me, it talks to soldier they want to protest. It's very, very baseless. Because in the armed forces, no law, no rule, no policy, no the way permit because we not to pressure group for law go on protest. It's very unfortunate. And to us as members of the armed forces, whenever the rumors and they come, because of lessons learned, we take them very serious. With a plan. Because the security of the state, the peace and security of this nation, very paramount to it. Anybody where they come out with a plan for do something bad to this nation, I feel say the security sector always the plan. We continue for monitor day and day, and we always stand by. We're always ready because in the press release as well, we express willingness, with commitment, with readiness for all defend the territorial integrity of the state, for all protect the people of this country. So that social media post is very, very unfortunate.
Unfortunate, but actually now, as I mentioned, the streets now be normal as used for B, and people old them picking them, some for go school, and then they listen to you. For somebody that listen to you now as defense spokesperson, what is the message to Sierra Leoneans, especially Freetonians, we still in their host them or the old them picking them up for go school and for go out?
I will continue to assure and reassure the people of this nation that from yesterday, we don't put the press release. We call on them for say, make they observe calm, make no really panic, make them no fear, make them go their normal business. Because then people that way they do that kind of thing, they are the one for achieve what they do so for make people they not go. But from the press release yesterday, now for that this morning back at Kana radio station, for can talk to noble citizens of this country, say, do I wanna left on a picket? We're not going to school, we're not going to normal business. For the past years, then I know they happen, people they come, they threaten, so that just for put down the effectiveness of the state, which not called for now this country. So any side way you go about your normal business. The only thing we'll go talk there is that if you see any suspicious movement, any strange movement, or if you say this gets the potential for destabilize the peace and security of this nation, do I want to inform you as early as possible. Now for that, if you see right now, post soldier and police, then they ride around within the western area, then get strategic locations, then get checkpoints, they do checks, for somebody who can do anything we uncalled for this nation. So at the court, continue for talk to noble citizens of this country, peaceful Sierra Leoneans, when I come out, when I do my normal business. That social media post, we don't refute it, we don't debunk it yesterday. For say, then plan them for create panic and fear in the minds of the noble citizens of this country, because they don't want make development thrive in Sierra Leone. But it's unfortunate that I talk for make it's on your own comfortable platform. It incite soldiers, it bring things the way, it talk things the way if you say people then go do we go there against the peace and security of the state. So there any side on day, when I continue with our normal business and we don't refit that social media post in the press release, very comprehensive, although not to everything we put in. Now for that day this morning for clarify, so that if we not get any issue again with regard to security, do I want to call back and make them concerns in there.
All right. Now the issue of the information there for long term now don't they come up on social media. We are in at times seeking create panic of people there. Now we see then same information there, they don't start for drag and go into the army. Also, you think say the problem the way we get continuously we get people there where they come up with some of the information there for create panic in the country.
People already create panic and fear in the minds and citizens of this country. Firstly, don't do justice to Mama Salon. Because this is not the only country we'll get. We'll not get other country. Secondly, say social media not the problem there. You and I know. I feel say the one that will invent the WhatsApp, the one that will create WhatsApp, then we get good intention for make people able to communicate vital information. But unfortunately for some people, then they misuse that. That it don't become a platform, an avenue, a channel where they talk about things the way they want for achieve, where they create panic, they create fear, they create tension, which very, very unfortunate. So over the period, then see I don't they occur, they happen, I they call on the government of Sierra Leone for me to continue for monitor, when they continue for put measures in place. Because first say they get laws there where anybody go against them one day, where at least the law for you will roll out. Because Sierra Leone not a law country, and a democratic country. We get laws the way they, but law implement some of them laws there. Because if you sit in a comfortable zone, especially where you outside the borders of Sierra Leone, because you get platform, you incite, you talk to them, we create problems like this country, and not say elect this country. With all due respect, if you're not patriotic Sierra Leonean, if you're not peaceful citizen, if you get Sierra Leone at heart, who say you there, now country who say they will do that kind of thing there, they see that kind of thing they happen. Now development people they talk about. Now, we think the way for bring them country they go before now they talk about. But you they bring in things then way always they scare investors, always they bring a panic, people they have in the hang because certain people then way they send it in and they before they confirm and take them as the gospel truth. Like I want to ask when anything happen, when I call straight off, they say, hey, we see press release, we see audios, they go around. So waiting now. So, but not to everybody gets that savvy, not to everybody get that time for able to contact me for confirm to the security sectors for say, hey, what is people when I talk so not true, not so true. So now for that idea this morning for assure the people of this country and reassure them, say the Republic of Sierra Leone for the security sector, it is on top of situation, we continue for monitor waiting in the GUI, although rumors, but also it serves as information. We process them so that it becomes an intelligence for us. We will act on. Do we want to support the security sectors?
Right.
Any side we want to see very suspicious movement for like a damage or make it interfere with the peace and security of this nation. Do you want to make them known to the security sector?
All right. Now, one of the mandates of the army now for provide security for the state. As of now, we will talk as citizen. We safe?
I would say we're safe categorically, because for any state, for any country, you must get challenges. But I can always talk to challenges can be challenged. Yes, as a state, as a nation, as an institution, even radio democracy will not get challenges, but they can be challenged. No perfect institution, no smooth institution, no they will not get. Then always they will get, they jump on them. Over the period, we don't get people that wait for one for destabilize the peace and security of this nation. Then they manifest them through social media platform. And they manifest them other means. You don't see November 26 people that don't come. For come wrongfully, take the lives of peaceful and innocent serving personnel of the armed forces. Then personnel who lost on that duty. It's very, very unfortunate for a nation like this. So to me, we continue to monitor. We there together as an armed force, members of the security forces. We relationship with the SLP, with other security. It's very, very cordial. We plan, we train together, we do joint operations, we execute their operations, and therefore they will put the country in security. For put number one.
Now you make mention of the different channels them we available for the military personnel and for express them concern them. But waiting don't they happen recently? One would be or would believe say some of them are possible for make that happen. We see the issue of the sacking of some military officers. Them we una confirm recently, and we see some serving personnel in the snap trial for Seka alleged coup. They attempt on November 26. If this all they happen and somebody just come up from the blues and say the military personnel in the protest, now one way person could say yes, perhaps it go happen because of the recent happenings in the country. Waiting una they do now as authorities then at the military for address some of them concerns here where some military officers then get we go lead them for attempt coup or do any other thing.
The armed forces and professional armed forces. The armed forces, they learn on lessons learned. Even when they go fight war, when they go maintain global peace in other countries. You understand? What they call UN missions. For all missions, they go, not all the same. But you use the lessons learned from that other mission, we don't get the experience, for you to tailor them, for fitting into the one we find yourself. I don't talk now, I say no institution, no, they will perfect. I talk now. And I don't talk, say, we must get challenges, but challenges can be challenged. So, as a professional armed forces, if we get issues, if we're able to solve them, because the policies then give we, the authorities then the chain of command and we're able to address the issues. For MEC, when they talk about soldiers who go protest, to me, very uncalled for, because the policies of the armed forces not call for any protest. We not to a pressure group, we don't agitate for anything. Because them policies and they will follow around. But apart from that, you talk about the compulsory administrative discharge of some of our colleagues then. Yes, it happened. And it not just happened because then they put law, but people then they go against the law. That's always clear. Otherwise, Sierra not forget laws. Otherwise, rebel democracy will not forget standard operating procedures. Because they know say when I put the law, then the people that go against them. Now for that they say, you get this, enough for do this, enough for do that. So that it always happens in any society. And always we expect the unexpected as members of the professional armed forces. Always we expect the unexpected. So in case that they happen, I think say Brother Musa, the most important thing is that when something happens, waiting at the measures they will don't take. If we not take any measures, if we not take any timely decision, obviously then they get for affect we as an institution. But when something happens, you see say yes, the chain of command, they daily sit down and take timely decision. And then decision is the best on investigations, the best on intelligence, the best maybe on interviews, after maybe anything where they happen at the armed forces. The first thing, it depends on the nature. We call what we call board of inquiry. We get investigations. And sometimes that investigation, what they do, not only from the Republic of Salon Armed Forces, because one for make them credible, because one for make them balanced, we also always invite the second police. So for say no more, the military no more sit down. Sometimes it's a joint investigations. And when that investigation is launched, when something don't happen, when something, especially in terms of national security, you go find out, say, they must come out with a report. In that report, they will look at the findings, the recommendations. If they make recommendations, say, based on waiting we don't see, based on the investigation, based on the evidence we don't get, this now waiting we're supposed to do. And if you as commander, if you don't take timely decision, it will haunt you back. So the issue of the compulsory discharge of the 48%, when I know say in the armed forces, for belong to any pressure group. And the policies and the misconduct policy. That misconduct policy, if something happen, the commanders then go use what you call the service test for you to determine, my brother, whether your actions or behavior it negatively impacts on the operational effectiveness of the ASLAF, or it don't bring the ASLAF into disrepute, or whether that actions or behavior, where don't happen, when they call misconduct, it affects your colleagues, them, you don't get the trust of his subordinate, you don't get the trust of his superiors, definitely the misconduct policy they hold you. Quite apart from that, we get the oath of allegiance we don't take, that we for loyal to the state, loyal to the people of this nation. If when I say that oath of allegiance, we don't forget them completely, we forget, or would they try for ignore them, or would they circumvent, call for, because when you don't come now the armed forces, you don't say today I can't train as a recruit, as a soldier, you pass out as officer, then you get the do's and don'ts. We now a unique institution, from like any other institution, because we get two laws we govern we get the civil law, one are the supreme law of the state, and we also get military laws. My brother, you go interested for no say in the armed forces. If you know me commander, I pass na morning, I not greet you now offense. It happened to Nana. Somebody they pass no greeting in boss, not offense, but we now offense. We get the reason why. There people they won't make them laws there, then get reason. Not to for today, me we don't can serve, or they want to then get reason. Because the armed forces, in the heat of battle, we say they kill in colleague, they say go fight, go die back, go die for this nation. If they see soldier, they go back, they go die. Now reason make that day. So if they don't say all or no day, it becomes a problem. So then this way then the chain of command take the Minister of Defense and by extension Republic of Southern Armed Forces. Now in the interest of national security, in your own interest, in my interest, the interest of the nation. So now left with the question, why then take this, why this? When I look at, when I follow the procedures, when I follow now policy, what's on the policy, when I go with Shidon, we tell me what's on the policy. When once you see them, my brother, I'm going to say, oh, yes, the people that I wait and take not to advantage, but definitely somebody don't go wrong.
Continue for the way to inside the program in name now Colonel Issa Bangura, the Director of Defense, Public Relations and Information from the Ministry of Defense. There for talk about security issues. As this BNTM, we get information say people they plan for protest on the 17th and the 18th of January. Well, we'll go for a break where we can continue the program. Good morning, Salon.
All time network problem. What's me go do now?
Go na any Salon Commercial Bank branch, kiosk or sub-agent them, all about na the country. Then get the money service business. You go able take money where they send for you na MoneyGram, Western Union, Small World, and Ria Money, where they over 150 country them. With the Ria and Small World, this na for we brother and sister they where they oversee. Then can able send money direct na Salon Commercial Bank accounts. Na Salonia, like they one day we want bill us, or they one day we want kawaka, or for support them family them. Then can they oversee and put money inside them bank accounts.
How for do all this if I dey Uber under?
It easy, me brother. All you for do, na for download the Ria and Small World app them and put your personal information them. Now you that. Member say you forget valid ID card and the correct code where the person send for you for go take you money.
I want send money from your uncle upline.
No worry. Salon Commercial Bank column Salon Link, whether the local transfer and Million Salon Commercial Bank money, where anybody can go na any Salon Commercial Bank branch, kiosk, and then sub Salon Commercial Bank agents there. Any sign at the country and tell the teller say you want send money upline. Then go do your transaction and give you code where you go send to your uncle, but your uncle forget valid ID card and the code where they give you, send and to them so it go take you money. Salon Commercial Bank, they look for agents them where they do money transfer for partner with them.
Waiting at the sub-agent.
Sub-agents na people that will get business. We want for do money transfer service for Salon Commercial Bank. This service will give you good commission. So go na Salon Commercial Bank and go register or call them na this number here 077-714-792. Then go talk to you, fine one.
Salon Commercial Bank, delivering value.
People when I go take your money and go.
The program is still listening to the Good Morning Salon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We will bring you this edition of the program. Musa Kamara na my name.
My name Usman Kamara.
Inside the edition of the program Good Morning Salon, they look at the security situation na the country as rumor go around say so German then get plan for demonstrate today and tomorrow. Well, inside the studio we get Colonel Issa Bangura, Director of Defense, Public Relations and Information from the Minister of Defense. We don't say this not true, but we go on the streets of Freetown, whose impact this alleged rumor gets on the population, especially in the capital city. We go up go now and join Adeyemi Jackson from the Eastern Partner Freetown. Hello, good morning, Adeyemi, and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Good morning, Musa, and good morning to listeners.
Good morning.
Hello.
Today, there is a rumor about alleged demonstration, and they come up from the Eastern Partner Freetown. They upgone, where now one of the most popular or populated side in the country, when at the Eastern Partner Freetown. How they sound like this morning?
Just like what you said, upgone up will be one of the most populated places. On a normal day, of course, the time at the present day, I think between the uptown roundabout and that of the NPC station. On a normal day, you could see this place jam-packed with people and people as well. But from the point of view from the time I don't come, you don't see much of commercial people there. There are always few checkers at the road, and that of government, private people there. Of course, now the bus them, just some bus them, one or two don't begin one because from the start map I don't see one where two don't pass right in front of me, or not full to that capacity where they normally see. For also that map, they see the checker at but not the passengers them way to go where they enter then the present day. Because the normal when you come at this place, the people they try to enter and check there. But this point here at this very moment the checker that them for passengers them to let them take on board and check there.
Adeyemi, let we look at this morning as we talk to now 4 after 8, and of course normal days now school hour, and we see school picking and key rush across. How we turn like with school picking them for go school this morning?
Well, you know, they see much of school picking them because from where I come, I don't see of course one school bus come back, but I only few picking them inside the school bus, and also don't see few picking them where they walk along the street for go like the various schools then. So you know, they see much of school picking them where on a normal day where you don't see picking them, you rush to the various schools then. Only one school bus come back, but that school bus will pass that some schools to that capacity, and I always see them the water that street for go like the various schools.
Thank you very much, Adeyemi Jackson, Radio Democracy reporter within the Eastern Partner Freetown. Upgone to be specific, they give updates as to within the situation there. For sake of the rumor we see Sujaman and they demonstrate today, even though we get the defense spokesperson, Colonel Issa Bangura, at the studio, we say this is not true, but already don't get impact on the business situations and activity of the capital city. For the day, make we get we reporters them across for tell we how we turn like from the area within they will continue for get we colleagues them within a different part them na the capital city Freetown. The program na Good Morning Salon, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM.
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue inside the program. We continue for take more calls them, and now we talk to one of the reporter there, Mastan Soiree. We self Google update Usai Ede presently. Good morning, Mastan. Welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Mastan? Presently, who are you doing?
Well, presently, I didn't understand all the road at the eastern part of Freetown.
Firstly, describe for we how the atmosphere talent this morning na Shell Road.
Well, I didn't understand all the right now. I know they see most of people that like how the place today normally, but I will see secure for and plenty back then they run, but people are not that much. And shop them is not open. I will still security personally around, but people are not that much natural presently.
The term presently na 6 after 8. How you could describe this term during normal term?
The normal term natural Hollywood, yes, it's not. We see plenty people there, now so we did not for transport, but after the talk now, the not the risk of people there and call people there of voting, but most of them look at empty right now. Not so private, look at the sector, the national.
What about school picking them? You see them this morning?
Now, I want to say I will talk to our parents to say it return when to came back to school because it is very, you must see to the man of the system. So we say, another for week start for going to school. So it is
Plenty thank you, Mastan Soiree, for that update today. In name na Mastan Soiree, and presently they na Shell Road as it updates the public about presently the atmosphere and other particular end day. Musa?
Yes, of course, we will continue for talk to we colleagues them. We in a different part them. Now the capital city, we don't get to from the eastern part now Freetown. Of course, eastern parts now one of the most populated parts now the capital city. We plenty of people they do business now the capital central business districts can come out from eastern parts now Freetown, and this place can be busy in the morning, but from the report them we don't get so far. Think the struggle for get normal as amidst rumor we say Sujaman they demonstrate this morning. But we get Colonel Issa Bangra na the studio in the defense spokesperson. They talk on the issue whether or not Sujaman then go engaged in rumor. Colonel, you don't get from we colleagues them outside. The rumor already don't get impact on the day activity. As a military person, we there for talk on behalf of the soldier them. We then say soldier then they demonstrate. What it mean if soldier man go na street, or is it possible at all for less soldier go na street and demonstrate?
My brother, it's not possible at all for make soldier demonstrate. I don't talk him when we start the interview. Say, soldier man no they demonstrate. Soldier man no they protest. Soldier man no belong to any pressure group. We belong to established, constitutional institutions or departments. We know the protest. So for make somebody team up or he get a platform, social media, he come, he talk to people of this country, say Sujaman, the protest. Make them give me reference, make them give me examples. In this history of this Sierra Leone, Usa Sujaman, the team up say we go protest. You know what happened? When you protest, we're in a serious offense because that is now mutiny. And when we talk about mutiny, now very serious offense, now court martial offense. So then one day where they keep them picking them for me, they not go school. When I left the picking them, they go school. When I make the picking them no loss, waiting support for land for today. Then when they wait for pool market, una go and do una normal business so that una go get una services, una go get waiting for you take care of our home sem. When else you don't. We not rely on this fake social media post because I will not talk and say in the press release, then do this so that they will create panic and fear to una. So on that note, I want to talk to the noble citizens of this country. Please, una go around una normal business, una do una activities, una not countenance that social media post. Now people that way not get love for this country. Now people don't like this country. Now people that want always chaos for this and this country. Now people don't want the peace and stability of this nation.
When then the rumor like this they come up, business people afraid for open and shop them, for make people not make use of the opportunity for go attack and take them property them. People will get in transport system, keep afraid for put them motor on the street or keke on the street. Let people not use the opportunity for vandalize their vehicles and take them property them away. As spokesperson for the defense or the military, what are the assurance to people and we you call on for make them go open them shop them, left them picking them go school and put them property them on the street for run transports?
Because people don't get that fear, the fear of the unknown, the panic where they don't create in their minds the fear. Now what are they at this morning for? Talk to people then. Say the security they do on top of situation. I don't talk to you this morning, if you go around, you must see deployment of both soldiers and police for telling us, say, the security forces, then really they monitor what they go on, and for Ashona and reassure say, by God's power, nothing will ever happen. And in that light, that is why I there this morning for talk to una, for make una come. If una anything, when they put on social media, una they can, that rumor, they can, una do that. Una go disturb una normal lives, in fact. If that rumor don't come, they don't put this, we don't come in a press release, very clear, very distinct, say no, this way I wouldn't do so now for just create panic to the state or to the people of this country. But I don't come back, I can't assure and reassure now. The security situation, now the country, the security sectors or the security personnel, then they're on top of situation. Anything where they happen, so we they monitor what they happen. So we'll not sit down because of lessons learned, because what we don't experience over the period. We'll not sit down. So we'll get a rumor there. Although in the armed forces, we need to act on rumors, we need to act on intelligence, you know, and even information, so we have to process them so that that information becomes intelligence before act on it. Because in the armed forces, like I don't talk, now unique institution. For me, sit down, you see, say, soldier then they protest, to use yourself common sense, you know, or to people then we ask questions. Say in the history of this nation, you don't see the protest. When you protest, na serious offense to the state. When na court martial offense, where then go try you. You know, when a meeting, you know. So meaning, una where they still get that belief, una pull on our heart, una pull on our minds. Say this country, if I know they do things that some lucky, let's say tomorrow people can come back. They say will they do this, they will not go now. Let we use to that thing there now because. For the past years, past month, past week, past days, people that use their platform there for me to disrupt the effectiveness of the state, for me to disrupt the activities of the citizens. If they affect you, if they affect me, if they affect the country. Because if we are not cool business, you know, when I say we're not picking and go school, we not go school, then they lost a lot of things there. That's the way they're supposed for land. They're supposed for don't land today. That's it. Business money we for don't get today. You know they get them, and you get for take care of your home. Not so many people that way they put their kind of thing there, they come send money to owner every month for pay house rent, for pay school fees. Lord, we be very objective. Certain things when they talk as long as we get the assurance from the security sector, as long as we have CCS, this is where to happen now. The CCS, soldier then they, police then they alert. So do you want to go to a normal business?
I continue for the week inside the program, Colonel Bangura. The program, Good Morning Salon, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program, where they take one powered lines to read them outside different people and organizations, don't they work for CC, then promote and raise awareness to people about the Gender Equality and Women Empowerment Act 2022 and one party organization here now Society for Democratic Initiatives. We in organization, we don't work for promote human rights in the country, and according to the program director na Society for Democratic Initiative, Ma'am Ame Job say the training we organize for journalists them and for make them get sabi, but team them with inside this particular act. Okay, if I to come to get more and gonna report.
Parliament inside November 2022 been agreed for make the Gender Equality and Women Empowerment for turn to law, where this according to Section 3, subsection 1 of the GIWI Act say the president could appoint at least 30% of women in the cabinet or other government position them. And Section 7, subsection 1 and 2 say women for get access to financial service, products, and self-improve access to finance for women them. Well, this according to experts, then believe say plenty people in the country no get sabi about the Giwi Act. Now for sake of this make, the Society for Democratic Initiative don't train 75 journalists in the country on the Giwi Act 2022. Where this now for make journalists then get sabi about the law them, whether inside the Gender Equality and Women Empowerment Act, and SEF report on issue the way they among women in the country. Ma'am Ami Job, now the program director na the Society for Democratic Initiative, say the training where they all for journalists them. Now for make them get sabi about the law them, whether inside the act and begin all public and private institutions them accountable.
And for let journalists to understand the legislation. Because before when they talk about the legislation of understand and force, the content of it, which is the GW Act, what it entail. So to my, if we get program or if we interview anything on it, we are not aware and of the content and we don't know what's the content of the GW Act, so we're not able to conduct the interviews or give people information about what this act entails, especially when it comes to gender equality in public institutions and private institutions. So we're hoping that more people will be aware. This is all awareness raising.
But waiting at some of the things where they train journalists them on. Mata Kago, now the media trainer for the Internet News US, he explained.
We look at the reality in self, reflect reality, waiting at the challenges them, forget and them coming into the media and how we as journalists then be able to make sure we get them effectively. And same also some of the challenges them where gender empowerment generally face. When we talk about gender empowerment, we mean both sex, but mostly in our case, the empowerment of women and generally within a mean for society at large. Of course, that's not development. And why it's important for make the media also capture that one day, because the media are a reflection of the society, within with the portray and the show the media and within exactly the happen in society generally. And for we journalists who hold on to today, we expect they not understand the concept of this Gender Equality Act and not understand on the importance and also gain the skill of how to bring women there into the public or bringing them to the media or talk to them about issues of development, issues the way they affect them generally.
Some journalists the way benefits from this training. Talk about some of the things the way they learn and how they go implement them.
Jalo and Adena Idima Media Network. I learned again that in this training that we as women them, because in the society now today, man and female say na the number for do everything. But today I don't learn that even me as woman, I get the ability for do even more than what a man can do. Position where man can occupy. Myself as woman, I get the ability for occupy. Like, all I can do is that I not for neglect myself and I not for look down on myself. Then I forget a vision and I forget a focus.
William Wise, the work na SLBC, at Freetown. So basically, I learned plenty things them, especially the Giwi Act. Gets plenty things them where they talk about women's rights and empowerment. So, but again, I be tell them say the act seem for be a biased one because when you talk about gender, you talk about the two sex them. So basically, as a new law, the woman they get for amendments for say the man as well be fitting deeply into the act as itself. So I miss that we learn about the public face in the media, especially people them way they meet different sectors them, like we na journalists them where they meet the public in interviewing them, talk to them as well as the lawyers and other sectors them way can interact with the media. So I learn say it's better we able to give voice to women them and make them story be hard so that able to finance a good production as well, because the more the woman and voice they and the story trust them because people can trust women as well.
Then journalists here end up say this training come the right time as then go begin give voice to more women in our society and self promotes the Giwi Act in the country with support from Fatmata Samua for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mina Karifa to counter the report.
UTB, Union Trust Bank, the game changer don't come. As we the lead, others they follow. And just with your mobile phone, you will transfer and receive money with ease, speed, and safety. UTB don't make it possible for collect money na ATM machine without the ATM card. Now that we call Cardless ATM. You, the UTB customer, will send money to anybody and deposit and collect the money now any UTB ATM panel without any ATM card. All it can do now for just enter the reference code and collect the money. The UTB copper in safe day. With this UTB copper, any UTB customer can transfer copper with a mobile phone to anybody up to 5 billion loans. And with the reference code, the person can go to any UTB branch and collect the copper. Union Trust Bank, we dey here for you.
The program na Good Morning Saloon, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As you read one of headline them inside the program this morning, we dey talk about issues we get for do with security as people will send voice on social media outside the alleged say some soldier man them get for demonstrate on the 17th and 18th of this month. Well, for come up we for know more about how security they across the country. Inside the program this morning, we get ACP Brema Kamara, head of media at the Saloon Police. Good morning, sir. Welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good morning.
All right. Now, and I'm not sure yourself though aware of some of the allegations them around social media. Now, also police, don't go na some part them, na Freetown. How you could describe the situation presently around town?
Normal. People we be able to talk to before this time. We get respect for the law. Then they out and about the business. Because even yesterday, we be out and about to do what we call public outreach. For the people that know say today not holiday, tomorrow not holiday. If not holiday, government announcer. So then people really listen. And so we don't do some rounds this morning. We're not going to any side way we meet any kind of labalo or maybe fet around or people that they converge for with the intention for come out and demonstrate, or as the case may be. We not see signs of that one. We not see semblance of that one. So the fact remains that audio, the person whoever make that person just try for start a kind of situation where like it will look like say law and order not in a saloon na law and order country. The rule of law and they prevail. Understand? We know they ever get a situation where they expect the police or the military for do like people away the civil society or maybe people away they belong to a pressure group, so that they come out en masse for say with the protest or with the demonstrate. And I'm with 2 years of offense now. That one they can't go jail. So where I am say should demand them. I don't say they just try for buy some sympathy. I mean, if you don't call people for come out, maybe after that August 10, that'll be August 10, 2022. Subsequent calls for them to make, they get the kind of clout where you get. So maybe they now want for still some kind of fear that they can't add this to the one factor there. Understand? But we know say that one is impossible. Anybody way na Sudama we don't go to train in school, policeman we don't go to train in school. You know what they call mutiny, and you know how serious that offense they be. Very serious offense for somebody where they put on uniform. So I knew it was just like trying for my sympathy or maybe instill fear in people. But that make we know the rest on we ours. Like I say, before now, we get engagement. And today again, we are engaging. Because we don't see people when they listen to the radio, people when they view television, what about the engagement on the other side them for let things happen, for let people know what's happen on the ground. Because when you hear from the source, especially from the authoritative source, from we self, they know say, na lie business that possibly.
Now, you say na lie business, and this not the first time where people just see them send audio on social media or make a story say demonstration go happen today. Now they don't take count to the forces then. Today they say the soldier then they demonstrate. Perhaps then go the next time go grab the police then they demonstrate. What now the information system of the forces or the security sector for ensure say we not debunk some of the issues and make them not take effect on the people them. Like way it don't take effect. So this morning, as we talk to colleagues, and things not still normalize as it used to be.
You use the word debunk. I'm sure those ones were done. The military did one, and then the security sector itself awareness. So these are it's a way of debunking, letting people know say this one is falsified, not false information, not fake information, and we not get any evidence, any iota of evidence. I can be very hesitant for use the word evidence. From the legal perspective, and the one way to court. But we don't get the facts where somebody don't present to me for sure say this happened. Like I say, honestly, and I don't know, you ever hear about say saloon, soldier, or police? It doesn't happen because these are basics. These are basics. We go to the school now, basic things away in the tissue for letting you say no matter how you feel annoyed or aggrieved, there are systems we then put in place. Understand? Those systems, they are so regimentally structured that you have to follow them. Understand? If me, I get issues, somebody they higher than me, I get channel where they complain that person. Understand? Person somebody below me, if I still want something, I get channels the way they complain me. So those are the structures already in place where, and they are very formal structures, not informal structures. They are formal. They are there, and then over time, people when they follow them and don't become part and parcel. And don't become the culture of how the police and operate and how the military and operate. Understand? You don't bring your agitations to the public; they stay within. You understand? You know they say, "Let we come, they go old placards." It doesn't happen.
All right. So
It doesn't happen.
this information about this alleged, demonstration of the security sector, the social mandate, to be specific. I mean, they're all about social media. So from the Salon Police angle, when actually una get this information?
The time we come out, I talk get.
So between as a police una me don't do from the intent in the two.
We talk about the debunking. Understand? Where we use the security sector, the police is inclusive. Understand? So that's one aspect of it. The other thing we try for do engagement. Like I told you, even up to Esther, up to even them, net. They inside big talk, cloud speakers. For people in the confidence, there is nothing like holiday and there is nothing like military coming out for can demonstrate. It is not going to happen. So let people just go about the normal business. Those people they out. If in a salon you dey, person you understand. You out to Ubanda, you tell people now for do things, and people in Sweden happened 2022 August 10. I mean, and some of those same people where they fan flame. They, at the end of the day, each time they were even denying. We don't tell positive for good because death will come out. So people don't learn. People don't learn lessons, and people don't get sense. Somebody go there far. They tell you saying that this happened. They you yourself you just come out and go, and no, it doesn't happen that way.
So let me look at the police. When I get the cyber units, and most of the allegations say they happen at the social media. What in the units they do for clamp on some of them people are or deter the distribution of them and the information?
The aspect of distribution is a very difficult one, and I'm sure you will get journalism background. Say it's a very difficult one. I do not control your keypad, or I do not control your phone. I not get any mechanism for stop you and for send something. For say you want to send something for let the share. I get any mechanism. I'm not fishing at the West of the get a mechanism way, except like then close society. They will just lock the system. The system will not become applicable. But once you open the system, then that will happen. So waiting we they do now. So when those things are out, we own underground investigations for see whether we have people within or outside. We then get a patrol. And the one, and sometimes we don't come in public no more. Not everything you come in public and say we don't hold 5, we don't hold 6, we don't hold 7, especially through cyber. But to get a lot of the way with the old, a lot of the way the process, and then we put them. The law. I don't spend time for can talk about the law, but honestly, those ones where they cross the line, I put on that way, where they cross the line. I mean, we for reach out them and take them before the court of law.
Continue for the with inside the program. In name na ACP Brian Makamara, head of media na the Salon Police. I call over to you, Colonel Bangura. Before we go for break, we may talk about Sojaman them in dismiss this BN team. Now the army gets in own policies, rules and regulation. Within the law say towards Sojaman them, towards social media to be specific.
Thank you very much, my brother. We get the media policy. That media policy, one of the sections, it talk about every serving personnel within the armed forces will be mindful to what they put out in engagement online. And quite apart from that, it also talks for join any group, where WhatsApp group or social media platform, where they discuss critical politics or issues on the politics, because soldiers, we're not politicians. We're not solidaricians. Soldiers are solidaricians, not politicians. we they defend the state, then the politicians, they define the state. It they declare. So if you join that group, you're an admin or you're part of that group, where then they discuss issues on critical issues of politics, it also advises you delete yourself from that WhatsApp group or that platform. And also for that, you know, for even forward, even where they forward some of them to an offense, it did it. And quite apart from that, the misconduct policy, like I've been explained before to the people of this country. Then the key, now the underlying factor, the misconduct policy. And I don't tell you, see, we always do the service test. When they report you or they investigate you, the report say you don't go against the misconduct policy. The commander doesn't take actions immediately. They look at the service test. Right. Whether your actions, your behavior, it don't negatively impact on the operational effectiveness of their staff. Whether your actions or behavior, it don't create mistrust for the safety of the armed forces. Don't disrepute to the armed forces. But normally, what do they use? The standard proof, now on probability. Not only courts, where they say, if you get evidence or if you go for beyond reasonable doubt, when a probability will use on that. Right. The probability 51% safe, they don't get you. Now for them, in the court, 99%, if we prove them beyond reasonable doubt.
Now for the one day we dismiss recently, you just explained say they're not for the part of any group whether they discuss policy or forward anything we get for do with politics. The one they wanna dismiss, now anything like this happen during a discussion at any group then they?
According to the joint Republic of Southern Armed Forces and Police report, then come out the findings and also recommendations. In the investigations, some of the findings that we then get is that this group, the informer, and with intention for unseat the democratically elected government of the Republic of Sierra Leone, based on the messages, the conversation, the investigation, the testimonies, the way they give, because also then they fill in forms, then they pay money at the end of the day, then they contribute, then they get the forum for discuss. When they discuss, all that according to a report will come out. So finally, they go for reports, then people then they for misconduct. However, when they reported for misconduct, the chain of command not just take action, then call them people there, because that's the procedure. They call them an interview, they say, brother, this now we don't go against this policy. Do we don't talk to una so una go to the una delete una self from the group there. Una stop the kind of thing there. Unfortunately for some of them, when November 26th come back, they want the way that we don't interview, they don't warn, they don't tell us una come off from the group. Some of them again be involved and they fail coup. If you're not a commander, what you go do? You know, go take action. And the inaction of commanders, it always creates more problem than solving in a society or in an institution like the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Because for making Sidon, take timely decision, it affects the smooth running of the institution, they affect the operational effectiveness of the institution. So that was exactly what happened.
So now how much soldier them would they talk about we wanna dismiss for sake of the social media conduct?
48. And that press release been was put out
for viewers and listeners. We not being get access to the press release. Let me ask you how much in total.
Yes, now 48. Quite apart from that, I will also listen one of our programs. We will do the press conference. We will also give out. We will reporter also put them out. 48. The number will add. It might add, depend because still investigations are going on. If we still get people that still where they involved, they investigate you and they report you for misconduct. They investigate you and report you for conduct.
Like how you explain, if there is evidence that then people are being put money for unseat democratically elected government and then conversation being there in that direction, after the dismissal, then they trial or not just let them go?
Well, for the one that were involved on the 26th November field coup, the court martial they on now. then they go on court-martial
So
trial.
members of
For those ones, based on the evidence and based on witness reporting for, and based on the level of involvement, according to reports, some they administratively discharge you, and the others, because of the level of involvement, according to the evidence or the alleged involvement, now for that they did a court martial.
And one of them 48 are they court martial now? We within another
Not
WhatsApp
at all.
group.
48 administratively discharged. They're not the. You get one then, some of them we within the group. Now, because of the level of involvement according to the report, the investigation report, now for that they did a court martial. Then the court martial now go determine.
Continue for stay with me inside the program. Colonel Issa Bangra, defense spokesperson, who will come back. They continue for talk about issues them as when I get another programs them na the military barracks them. The program Good Morning Salon they continue. If it's just the January today, we look at the security situation. Who say rumor don't they go around say so German then get plan for demonstrates today. And inside the program we get the defense spokesperson, Colonel Issa Bangra, and also the head of police media, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Brahima Kamara, where they give update on the security situation. Quick inside the program, we take one part with headline stories. We go say the chairman for the Petroleum Regulatory Agency, Brahma Balwa Koma, say the rumor we they go around say na Salon Fiel Guinea Kinkel na den country not true and say Guinea they pay Salon government for keep fuel na for them na den terminal them. Well, for more on this, Lou join Usman Kamara.
2014, Parliament been set up the Petroleum Regulatory Agency for give license and monitor oil marketing company that work na Salon. And from where they set up this agency, plenty things don't they happen. For continue for updates the public about activity them na this agency, make the Petroleum Regulatory Agency don't engage the media for tell them what they able do inside the past 5 years.
Well, in the last 5 years, I must say PRA we don't punch above weight because of the 5 years as a result of the leadership of President Julius Maada Bio, who the leverage on in leadership, we don't transform this industry, we don't also make the industry very visible and also attractive. Before this time, we get about 200 gas stations in Sierra Leone. Today, we get in excess of 415 gas stations. That is because of our open door policy. Now they take away about 105%. Importation will average around 345,000 metric tons per annum. Today, we above 525,000 metric tons. That also they record about 52%. We distribute around 400 million liters per annum. Now that the average around 523 million liters as of December. That also they record about 28%. We get daily consumption, both petrol and diesel, about 1.1 million liters. 5 years ago, today we're around 1.4 million liters per day. And in the next 2-3 years, we envisage for get 1.6 million liters on daily basis.
In name na Brahma Balwa Kroma and in the executive chairman for the Petroleum Regulatory Agency. Now in voice to just listen. Usa aim they talk about waiting they able do. A carry on for talk about how the petroleum sector don't contribute to the national budget.
In terms of petroleum revenue, this sector they contribute significantly to the domestic revenue of Sierra Leone. We used to contribute about 470 billion per annum. Now with the project for do 1 trillion in last December. Storage, one a critical aspect of our activity. We began 120,000 metric tons in 2018. Now we get around 215,000 metric tons. Then we get 1 jetty, today we get 3 jetty. By April this year, we may likely commission a new pricing formula because the World Bank, they support government for level review the pricing formula, which is 10 years old, and that will translate into probably lower home prices. Finally, this year, we envisage for level regulate the LPG market. At the moment, the LPG market, we are then cooking gas, we not regulate the prices. And people, they get concerned about the price across the country. So the pricing formula, we make sure see now they regulate them and those prices become lower.
From update, but the 5-year work, the agency be same also tell the media about agreements with Salon make with Guinea after the fire incident December 18 last year. Usai Brahma Balwa Kroma say the rumor where they go around say na Salon Fiel Guinea the care na the country not to true.
The question of the Guinea supply arrangement, what did happen at the moment? Because the terminal don't shut down, don't burn, and need maintenance. As ECOWAS country, under the International Customs Transit Scheme, they come to Sierra Leone. They carry the product, put it in our tank, then they transport them through the port of Freetown to Bayamoya border, they go in the country. The first tranche, and 5,000 metric tons. The second tranche, now 14,000. It's already ongoing. That 14,000 metric tons is about 14.8 million liters. They don't take, it could be around 5 million that we don't left. And they pay all relevant fees, including storage fees. They pay for jetty fees, because the jetty, don't the government get them, but it has been leased to the private sector. So those fees are being paid for. They are also paying for insurance. They are also paying for throughput charges. Everything in the pricing formula that they pay for, including the product they can and the product that they pay for. In fact, those charges sometimes they even pre-finance, they pay in advance before they begin for collect.
Executive Chairman for PRA, Brian Abalowa Kuma, end up calling the media for support the agency in work so that the public will get the right information for the Society for Ready Democracy. Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
The program is still listening to Good Morning Salon. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. If you just did January today, we look at the security situation. Now the country has thrown up in the ground, say so Jaman, then they demonstrate, and we don't get Colonel Issa Bangra, defense spokesperson. We don't say this not too true, and also we get the head of police media, assistant commissioner of police, where they assure people of the security for go out and do the normal business. But we still continue for check the situation, the central business district and some part in Freetown. Now we try for link with Cherno Jalo, we the PZ, we the central business districts na Freetown for tell we within the current situation. They now. Hello, China. Good morning and welcome to the program. Okay, we technical team still try for get Cheno Jalo inside the program. Well, as we wait for Cherno and the security sector, they assure people of them safety and security for go out. Mark 10 and New England Ville, they ask, please, una ask Colonel Bangra if in picking them go school this morning.
And all right, go ahead, sir.
Then I want for you specifically before we can look at the messages then.
Very important question, and I feel say, like how they assure and reassure people in this country. Unfortunately for me, not to boast, but we picking it all, then they out for now. And if they're in you understand, like what advice some of my brothers, my sisters, them, when they call me, I say, no, when I left the beginning for me, then go school. Make no body, no influence, what did happen? So I say, when they get them from me, say, me, I did part of the security system. And I assure you, say, and reassure you, say, nothing will ever happen. Now, some people that know more way one for definitely disrupt the effectiveness of the state. So now, so then left them. The one that went on me, but I want close relatives, them. They begin to go school. Because something that happen, some people don't get the opportunity to challenge like for confirm like how they do so, and then they fear like what people I don't talk so. The one that will reach, the one that will read the press release, the one that will listen to me now.
All right.
Do we have not holding up picking them and go school? When I go about my normal business thing.
Okay. So we come back to you. We talk to reporter Cherno Jalo. We the around PZ for give you updates. Good morning, Cherno, and welcome to Radio Democracy.
Yeah, good morning, Usman Kamara, and good morning to listeners and viewers of Radio Democracy 1921.
Presently, they are around PZ. You could describe for we waiting so far you to see.
Okay, around this 7 o'clock in the morning, unless of this program, now PZ program monitor situation look like now. But on the way coming, I use the neighborhood access themselves, the Liverpool Street, and to be honest, they are not in any thing like you will see picking at the go school, or you will see public transportation here and there as this happen normally. I make my way to PZ currently, and the current situation I have to is that people they come out, never mind say compare the crowd in out to any other normally that PZ as say a very busy place on a normal day. But the situation has to come and security personnel and they around the police and self members of the accident. For the situation, crowd not too much like I used for the on a normal day. I think that one is gonna be taken.
China, what about shop them? Because we know, say, as you described, PZ now one of the most busy place them around them particular time here. How you go describe business people in terms of then shop if you open or not?
I would tell you say 90% of the shops can no open, but the business people will get and shop them there around 1 month now, 1 can shop per month, and I talk to one the bank just and tell me say no they open you want for money to only see then in the situation not happen and they can open a shop. But shops are not open, especially traders themselves, you know they see them around.
Plenty thank you, Cherno, for that update today. In him na Cherno Jalo in one of the reporters in Radio Democracy as in a PZ this morning for look at the situation at that particular end day because PZ now one of the most busy side salon presently. Musa?
Yes, quick on we go and listen to Wakabot so we can join with studio guests then.
Another morning again. I say Wednesday, man. I say Wednesday. I say family. I say Nana don't get the joke, man. I say Nana don't see the things. I say the gone. I say, oh, can she go? The talk say, waiting power she gonna go on. I say, waiting can she? I like picking cream up tea. I say, you get glasses, I say, no go sham. I say, no, yeah, they talk about some people, how things they go from bad to worse. That boy for the water, I say, back for the pay attention. I say, now, I say, all things don't fall apart. I say, all things don't fall apart in a parliament. All man, they talk. Some people say, we get PhD panties. Only condemn now. But now this me Gani money can tell me. He say, what about? I say, yes, Gani say, you know it. He say, I like 300 people, chief. He say, you would encourage. Now you not the chief, man. I don't mind they going to corruption, dubious one, use your office position. I say, now this talk why they are this boy for left now because you don't accept. Baby don't begin pay 90% of the couple don't pay. I say, Madam Tasha, we education minister, say money, Masha, you do. You shall not be congratulated to man. But I do wonder at the bow, waiting this fine young woman go. I say why one can begin play boxing at the then electoral lembo. I say ask no more you plead the test of them. That is they explain to you. Now this country, I say we don't see things. I'm not just saying you know use the office, so I say, boy, you get 14 twice. I say, Pambo, I say, now, I say, they pan pray, I say, they pan do serious prayer them. I say, I just they pray no more. I say, Papa God, I say, yeah, they take the year of 2030. I say, because all the development plan, the one they see government they develop, I say, now for make things, they are like the country for make every 2030. I say, because right now, I say, oh no, you know, then can say who feels it knows it, go and source. Me, not Wakabot.
Well, from Wakabot, we can studio and look at few text messages them we una don't send. This one say, please, it say just Joseph through now Facebook page. They say the rules and regulations are for the personnel to follow, but why should the military also go against the military code of conduct of not being tribal and not participating publicly in politics? Nobody brings them to book.
And this other one from Johnny Blaze say, Colonel Issa say the military loyalty belongs to the citizen and they take an oath to protect the citizen, but yet still we see during the election time the CDS and some of the military officers in lodge dancing for the ruling party, but they never sacked any of them, and now because of some military officers joining WhatsApp group, they have been dismissed.
This one, they say, please ask how true is it that the military and the police are cleaning the city today?
And this other one say, fair enough, but if a military officers that's supposed to be neutral dancing after result was announced, it is a loyalty to citizen.
This one say, hey, Saloon, what happened again? What happened again if the protest starts? We are going to lose a lot of innocent lives. Please, the president take note from Sayo Kasangba Mara na radio Shalom na Kabbalah.
And this other one message. And this other one say, please go about your normal business. Nothing other happen.
I say, please ask your guest about the soldiers that are giving threatening words on their citizens and the soldiers dancing around the lodge. Are they misconduct? Are these regarded as misconduct? It will come from Almami in our Facebook page.
This one from Mystic Nadwazak say, peace is vital in any country. As a nation, we must do the needful by ensuring we keep away from things that will bring unrest, more so when our peace is fragile at this moment.
This say, please tell the officers that the security apparatus have failed us on several occasions and we are afraid to release our children for school. They need to be proactive. What the officers are saying today should have been done yesterday. This now come from concerned citizens.
And this other one say, thanks, Colonel, for the information this morning.
And this one from me, and the last one for now, because of time, they say, please let the colonel talk about the illegal occupants in military barracks and the alleged demolitions that they are talking about. We come to a studio guest them for respond to them. I come to Media One quickly, and before that, we come to Colonel Issa Bangura for respond to some of the text messages. Them somebody they ask how true is that presidential guard forced them and the Salon police they clean the city today.
False, fake, misleading, not correct. Not true.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We come over to you, Colonel Bangura. You don't get a lot of messages that you respond to some of them.
Yes, thank you very much. Firstly, I want to appreciate most of the questions that we come. That's the opinion of the people. Then I'm not go against the opinion. However, let's clarify one of the things. Somebody say the armed forces not being tribal and not going into politics. Armed forces, I don't talk and I say we are politicians. We're not politicians. If you want to be a politician, the policies then did it. If you retire honorably, put the uniform, go back and go to politics. Whatever you have for you, they do them. But for make you put on this camo, this uniform, this combat, then they participate in active politics. They are against with policies. Secondly, the issues around the presidential guard dancing. Dancing, not to offense to me. Remember, the policy is that when you join a group, when you discuss critical political issues, we get the potential for create instability in the state, peace and security. That becomes an offense. And where you discuss issues for on seat a democratically elected government, it becomes an offense. So I feel say in the social media, in the policy, media policy, we should they dance. It just like anybody with they dance.
What about chanting tribal songs and dancing or celebrating?
If they are reported of misconduct, then the action will be taken. And remember, when you are reported, you are investigating and reported of misconduct.
Okay.
Go take appropriate action. Okay. So then when they talk to the security apparatus, don't fail them. Hey, now appreciate what you get. If not to the proactiveness or maybe the resistance of the security forces, like that person where they talk to, waiting this now, all that thing for that happen today in this country. When I see this security forces want to castigate, so don't fight war, don't preserve democracy, the integrity of the state. When I say they don't feel okay, that's your opinion, I respect, but please, you way to get that kind of opinion in there, move away from small, appreciate waiting security forces they do. You in a comfort zone, you sleep. So German and police, they then a street every net, they know they sleep. You then a comfort zone. Go on the 4th patrol base. Go see how soldiers they live. Go see the patrol the borders of this country. You allow they appreciate. If you know you appreciate, just say no make comment we very not necessary. And for somebody for illegal occupant, I think so they can't do that. I think just hold on small. The person we talk about illegal occupants for the.
I think you go good like answer because no get better tell me again. Look at now that position of the military for illegal occupant and military barracks and demolition of the structures.
The underlying one are illegal. If you not to German, if you not to German picking, if you not to German wef, even the picking them, we get age over the take. Age above 18 years. If you're not in a college or in a school, you understand. And if you're not that, you forget proof. Say yes, this picking they go to school. You get a report card, you get ID card, you get a transcript, you get acceptance from the college. We're left for now because you know say engage in something. But then one day, if you go to the barracks today, when they don't do nothing, what would they left for go? Then they go inside hoops, then broke. Then take what you for take. And all over the world, my brother, do this research. The barracks, not a thoroughfare for every civilian. The reason is very simple, because we get critical installations within the barracks. We get critical stores where we not for system, we not other people not for see. Now we don't hold in our society. The pointer is look at November 26th, what happened. People then go to the armory and go broke. Then do it in the for you. So you were an illegal occupant. Now for that, we continue for talk, we use with internal communication mechanisms. We also use today at the kind of radio and talk to now. We don't put press release. We talk to you in your own best interest. Now for left, you know, to soldier left the barracks.
But how possibly they let somebody go live in a barracks if you not get any connection with the military personnel the way they did?
Good. Over the years, when I was on so create some of the problems, we then give me hosts, we na two rooms and a parlor, I take me and see, I take this person, I take everybody they come in. On the small, the little resources we get, the facilities they will get, water facilities, will they put pressure on them there. Oh, that all for stop.
All right.
And because we houses them, enough for people there. Why they can't build illegal structure? Where's his space? He can't put his structure there. And when they talk, and also today, this eviction don't start 6 or 7 years ago. Every year, they want people officially, they talk to them, then they invest, they do a survey. Can't tell, they say, well, I'm not over there. But people they still take chance.
Right.
This is the right time, the right moment, where if you now illegal occupants, you don't get illegal structure in the barracks.
All right.
For any part of Sierra Leone, when our barracks location.
Quick one, Colonel. People again don't they allege say some military officers them not the see one side. How unite soldier man them be present?
Very united. Very united. In any institutions, you must get challenges like I don't talk, but those challenges can be challenged. But as a senior officer, they talk to you now. We are united because if we not unite, what will happen? So, November 26th. Now that story will they talk. We're not come together and if we not unite, we're not going to do activities. And that esprit they call within the armed forces, within the officers, within the all ranks, it happen.
Okay.
When we get activity, you go see, when we get happy hour, you go see that even both retired and serving and come together. We'll get there one the way activity where they get activity at the mess, the other ranks them. You go see how united they are. We'll go down the offices them. We'll go for training. We'll go for operations. If you are not united, we'll not go achieve the mission setup.
So quick one on these demolitions and eviction of illegal occupants. When it starts exactly?
It starts from Saturday 20th this month, this year. It will end on the 28th.
Now who's barracks then? So when they do this?
All now the barracks then. At staff locations.
What about the demolition?
The demolition also they carry on. It is like with the pulling also over there, and also we get illegal structure. One officer with the broken.
Now,
completely.
Somebody go ask, say, perhaps the military go use this as an opportunity for improve on infrastructure for military officers then. Because if you go to a well-built barracks, like the Lunge Garrison barracks, for example, or the Teko barracks, now place them where you go get no way for build illegal structure. But if the place not be built, somebody go get chance for building legal structure. How do they use this opportunity for improve on infrastructure and military barracks then? Because now one way very, very serious and a concern.
Very important question. The chain of command, always they put measures in place for how we will improve the conditions of the barracks. Decide they won't know fence. Because they not fence they, no means say if you can't inside, you can't encroach. What about the area? I'll give you an example, a reference now. now 34 military hospital. Look at the fence, people then broke the fence. They can't build. Is it proper?
Even now,
let just finish. 1 minute, please. And when they talk about boundary, you understand? Me, I feel saying an imaginary line on a survey line. Sierra Leone, Liberia border, will not fence them. Look, all the other countries, they border them.
Okay.
When they come out, for go build host and other country, we not get the authority of the people them. You know they do that day. Okay. So I they talk to people that we don't do it. When I stop, because of this eviction, we don't come, and we don't want severally for years back, accommodate, we not get confrontation with soldiers. We ask you safely, as long as an illegal structure, if an illegal person, it did it.
Okay.
You understand? It did it, even the retirees them. Now for that, the one they way from 2022 downwards, I get a database where they don't with the payment because the policy say if for day where you don't retire, normal retirement, 90 days, then the process you benefit. So after that 90 days where they don't pay you, if you left. And how they left, if you want to go now, inside the provinces, they provide vehicle, they provide fuel for you to go left you. Within the country, outside the country, now you go foot the bill.
Thank you.
So 2023 retirees will expected by March 2024, they go down due for left.
Okay.
So that is a situation.
Okay, talking on the eviction, we come back to the situation. What's in a message to the public about security situation? Quickly, we don't go out of time.
My message to the noble citizens of Sierra Leone, they listen to me. Sierra Leone, now one Sierra Leone will get. If we make them fine, they go fine for me. Let us not continue for put something at the social media where they create panic, fear, and go disturb the activities of the government for you to bring development to the nation.
Okay, thank you.
If we patriotic, if we nationalistic, if we like this country, we are always for support the security forces. Every time I see a security breach, we will support the security forces or the security sector for make Sierra Leone will be a peaceful, a stable, and also a country will go enjoy as a nation.
Thank you very much, Colonel Issa Bangura, Defense Spokesperson. We come to Media One. Another Assistant Commissioner of Police, Brahma Kamara, and message of the police to the public.
Well, 2024, don't start. One for sale.
One platform for news every day now we country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big country. We breeze not a shit.